I'm Mira. I'm the best bounty hunter in this system, and that's not me bragging, that's fact. An ex-Jedi with a death wish doesn't concern me. Unless credits are involved.
Hello and welcome back. So recently I was doing a lot of sound font reviews for Kyberphonic's fonts, and I reviewed all the sound fonts in their Knights of the Old Republic or Old Knights sound font package, and it was brought to my attention that I missed one, and I've got kind of a reason for that, but we'll get to that in a second. So this is the sound font from the Old Knights package from Kyberphonics for Mira from Knights of the Old Republic 2. Now, I think it's called the Huntress or something like that. I'd have to check on that. I'll put it in the title. But Mira is a character in Knights of the Old Republic 2 who's a bounty hunter that the protagonist picks up, who can be trained to be a Jedi. Now, with a lot of these sound fonts, basically what Kyberphonics did is they went through Knights of the Old Republic 1 and Knights of the Old Republic 2, and they found anybody who holds a lightsaber or gets to use a lightsaber, and they made a sound font based off of them with sort of thematic buzz noises and blaster deflections and nice little voice cues from the different people. Mira is a character I don't have a lot of experience with within the games, because in order to get Mira you have to give up on Hanhar, and he's kind of awesome, so I don't have a lot of experience with her other than getting her killed. But Mira, again, she's a bounty hunter character who gets trained as a Jedi Knight by the Exile. So they wanted to put, or what they put together. Let me go ahead and fire this up again. You can listen to the ignition, and I'll go through the swings again. So the Mira font is a lot like a lot of the other Jedi fonts, which kind of makes sense because a lot of the Jedis in KOTOR or the new Jedis are really very similar. But Mira's font is on the higher end, so it's got more treble than it does bass, especially the hum. The blaster deflect, I think, is the same as some of the other blaster deflects, which is kind of a nice rich blaster deflect. One of the things I kind of dig about Kyberphonics is that I don't usually do sound font reviews. If you've been watching my channel, this is kind of a first. Their sound fonts are richer and more lush than a lot of other sound fonts that I've heard. There's no repeat, there's no small loops. The more you listen to it, the more it sort of builds up, and I kind of dig that. That said, like I've said with the last couple of reviews on the Old Knights set, unless you're a real big fan of Mira or you're getting the pack, there's no real reason to get the Mira font. You get the fonts for the people that you like. A lot of the Sith fonts in this pack are a lot more dynamic and a lot more different and personalized than a lot of the Jedi fonts. But that said, if you've got a Mira cosplay or if you're a completist and you've got the pack, there is definitely something to be said for loading up like all of the legacy of Knights of the Old Republic 1 or 2 and 2 onto one saber, which I think is where the joy in this font set comes from. But one of the things about the Kyberphonics videos is he does a lot of his own sort of demo videos that you can find on his site where he tries out the fonts. And one of the things to keep in mind when you're listening to those demos is he's trying to give you the pure experience of the font. So I believe he's running that to speakers behind him, which are much more capable than anything that you're going to find in an actual lightsaber. So keep in mind that these fonts are still highly dynamic when you hear them on a lightsaber, especially if you've got a decent speaker like I've got in this Bendu Armory one here. So the sound fonts sound really good, but they're never going to quite approach what the experience that you get or the sound that you get on the demo videos that he's got on his site, because I think he's running a better setup than pretty much anybody's going to be running. All right, so the Mira font, a lot like a lot of the other Jedi ones, towards the higher end, nice blade lockup. And my only qualm about this font is that some of the quotes from Mira are a little bit longer. So if you're wanting to just fire your saber up at a at a con or something like that. When you switch to Mira, you have to wait for her to go through the sort of lengthy segment about how awesome a bounty hunter she is. So, not my favorite from the set, but definitely an interesting addition. If you've enjoyed this, please join me back for more. I've got one more sound font to review that's not from Old Republic. That's something a little bit different, but join me back for that one, and we'll talk about that next time.